morning. It's time for your yoga stretch or office stretch this morning. So if you would, go ahead and clear the top of your desk. We'll be using the edge of it. And then move your chair out of the way. We'll be first standing poses. Today we're going to concentrate on the hips in the back and in the front. So when you're ready, we're just going to do a little warm up. So tiny arm movement, step touch side to side. If you want to, you can add bigger arm movements. The beauty of the office stretch is it's only between 5 and 10 minutes, and then you can feel refreshed and get right back to work. Let's do a couple little twists just right here. Stir your aura. And then we are moving to a quad stretch. So when you're ready, one hand on the table or both, your choice. And then just pull that heel toward the glute. So your stretch is going to be right here and right here in the hip flexor. In the quad and in the hip flexor. Hold and breathe. And you notice I have same foot, same arm connection. You can do it the other way. You can do opposite arm, opposite toe connection. It just depends on what your flexibility is and what feels good for you. So when you're ready, change to the other side. And the same thing. Heel toward glute. If you don't feel it here in the quadricep or in the psoas, then you can kick it back a little bit and open it up a little more. Inhaling and exhaling. And releasing that pose. We are moving to tree pose. So in this one, I'm going to keep 2 fingers on the desk. You can stay at kickstand, you can move to calf, or you can move to inner thigh. So find your position, your pose. I'm going to do a little bit of the 2 lower ones. So I'm going to stay away from my knee. You can breathe right here. What we're doing is pushing away the knee. So we're not up here where it's nice and relaxed. We're pushed open. So we're getting a nice stretch right in here. When you're ready, changing to the other side. And if you're comfortable, you can take your hands completely off the table if you like. You can stay right here at kickstand or start to move it up. Your choice today, your choice. Find where it feels good. Once again, push the knee open. So you're kind of pushing the hips forward, pushing the abdomen, the lower abdomen forward. You have the stability. You can bring the hands up and bring them to the heart center. This is normally how we would teach a tree chair yoga class or a tree yoga class. And when you're ready, relax. Paddling the heels. And we are moving to table pigeon. I'm going to show it one way first so that you can see about what's going to be stretched here. So you're going to be about 1 foot away from the table. And you're going to place one knee up, okay? You can creep the foot forward a little bit if you like. If you don't feel the stretch, right back here in part of the glute and up in here, even into the inner thigh, you can always creep the back foot back a little bit. The deeper you come into it, the more you're going to feel it. But don't go too far, okay? So holding right here. If you feel this in your knee, then you're going to bring it up a little bit and not be quite so much intensity on that knee. All right? Breathe. And you're facing forward, so your body is focused over that leg or toward that leg. Everything pushing forward. If you want to, you can take your hands behind it, open the chest, looking up just a little bit. And release. We are moving to the other side. The same thing. Find your comfort spot. Take time to adjust it. Take time. You don't have to do this in the 5 minutes. You can take a lot longer than that. If you want, take the hands behind. Once again, remember you're going to feel it. A little inner thigh, a little outer thigh, a little glute. When you bring the hands back, you open the chest. You pull the shoulder blades together. You open the heart. And breathe. If any of this is uncomfortable, then of course you wouldn't do it. Or if you felt better with your hands here and leaning forward a little more, you would do that. Continue to breathe. And release the pose. How was that? That was different, wasn't it? Pull your chair in. And in this position, we are just going to use our chair to twist. So if you want to, you can take your loose hand all the way around to the back if you have the flexibility. You're going to take your head back as far as it'll go as well. And you can open your palm or you can just press against the knee. What feels good today? What feels good? And it's important to breathe right here as well. So keep inhaling and exhaling. Sit up nice and tall. We can't do our twist like this. We need to sit up nice and tall. Looking back as far as we can. When you're ready, we're changing to the other side. So just being aware of, am I like this because I'm sitting in this chair? Or am I aware that I have to do something different in this 5 minutes? Once again, inhale, exhale. Release the pose. Coming around, facing me. When you're ready, one hand comes to the side of the head. So we might be touching the ear, we might not. So we're not going to pull, we're just going to lay the hand there. And let the ear come a little closer to the shoulder. I'm not pulling, I'm just relaxing right here. Close your eyes if you like and breathe. Once again, we are sitting up nice and tall. We are not leaned back in our chair. We are not in connection with that, the back of our chair. And let's release to the other side. Once again, fingertips by the ear and just place the hand. So this is what it would look like in a straight up position. And then I'm just going to lay the head over, lay my hand on, my ear is toward the shoulder. Inhaling and exhaling once again. Release. When you're ready, we're going to head look one direction and then the other direction. Bringing it to neutral. Take the chin down. And then we're just going to take the chin toward one shoulder. And to neutral. And to the other shoulder. And to neutral. When you're finished, inhale all the way up. And exhale to the heart center. One more tiny little stretch here. I'm going to turn sideways for you. So I'm going to grab the bottom of my chair and I'm going to open the chest, looking up toward the top of the wall. Once again, we're squeezing the shoulder blades. And release the pose. Push the belly button back and just relax, dropping the chin. When you're ready for the inhale, take it all the way up. Exhale to the heart center. Thank you for joining me today. Have a lovely day.